of San Diego State's 63 points went to X Thames. Another brilliant performance in, as Uncle Teddy said, one of the all-time great San Diego State basketball careers. X Thames rejoins the Scott and BR show on the Mighty 1090 at 5:20 in the afternoon. X, how are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Doing great, man. Congratulations. What a weekend.
Yeah, it was crazy. Just glad we got those 2 wins.
Yeah, that first one, New Mexico State. Man, was that a crazy game or what? I mean, you guys had it, 7 points with 61 seconds to go. What do you remember about what happened in that game?
Man, I just remember in the second half we came out real flat. And, they kind of jumped on us early, and then in the last minute, we made some mistakes. I made some mistakes as well. A big mistake, I dropped the ball at the end, and then, it was just a crazy game. And then went into overtime, and we got the win.
Give us an idea how the practices have been this week. Have they been, pretty upbeat?
Well, we just had our first practice today, so we kind of got after it today. Went over Arizona stuff and watched a lot of film. So today was our first practice. Coming back late last on Saturday. So we didn't practice yesterday, but we had practice today.
The North Dakota State game, X, a lot of analysts around the country were picking them to win. They said they created a big matchup problem. You just giggled. You guys obviously had exposure to that?
I mean, I'm not watching no ESPN or nothing like that, but I already knew from last year everybody was going to be pulling for the underdog, like Florida Gulf Coast, so I knew that was going to happen. But I don't really listen to what people say and things like that. I'm staying away from that.
Yeah. How did you guys ultimately just open that game up in the second half? What do you attribute that to?
Defense. We just kept getting stops, and we were making plays on offense. So I give all the credit, to our defense and our coaching staff because they were the number one field goal team. I think field goal percentage in the country.
That's right.
They shot like 30-some% for the game. So.
Well, it gets back to the conversation we had about a week and change ago about the Seattle Seahawks and about the why not us. Because, right, because seriously, they were the number one offense in the country field goal percentage, and you guys were like the number one defense. So defense won. Why not us, right?
Exactly. Why not us? And defense wins championships. So, we just got to keep locking up.
X, how similar is this Arizona team to the guys you played earlier in the year?
It's a little different, without Brandon Ashley. They're a different team. They're kind of a much smaller team, but they adjusted to it. They've been playing at a high level, all year. So it's a little different just because they don't have Brandon Ashley and they got guys that have been stepping up for them all year.
Right.
Since he got hurt.
Right. X Thames, Mountain West Conference Player of the Year on Scott and BR on the Mighty 1090. 30 points in the win over North Dakota State. Okay, so Billy Ray asked a great question. How different is Arizona? Here's the follow-up. How different is San Diego State?
Oh, man, we were a lot different. Just like them, we got better as the year went along. A few guys didn't play in the Arizona game, so it's going to be a kind of a different game. We got to fill each other out at the beginning. But it's going to be a great and fun game. Yeah,
you say guys didn't play. I mean, specifically Dwayne Polee. I mean,
yeah.
Let's talk about that. What do you think happened between that Arizona game and where we are today, where this young man's confidence, maybe it's the game-winning shot against Boise, maybe it's the spectacular dunks. What do you think is the difference between Dwayne Polee today, the guy who's really the number 2 scoring option, versus the guy who sat on the bench against Arizona? What's the difference?
Nothing really. DP's been, playing at a high level since he got here. He just finally got the opportunity to get out on the court and play. And, he's been working hard, since he got here. But nothing really changed with DP. His attitude hasn't changed. Nothing has changed for DP. He always, even when he wasn't playing, he always had a smile on his face and just continued to work hard.
Let's talk about that for a second, X Thames. Dwayne Polee, when he wasn't playing, had a smile on his face and continued to work hard.
Yeah.
I'm very concerned about Winston Shepard. And
okay.
I'll tell you why, and tell me if this concern is just way over the top exaggeration. You ready? Here's a guy big high school reputation, started slow last year, was off to a great start this year. Things have slowed down for him, both playing time and scoring. And I'm just worried that can be a big ego shock to a kid who had that kind of high school reputation. Should I be concerned, or should Aztec fans be concerned about Winston Shepard?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Winston's a team guy. He's just happy that we're winning. Like I told him, everything happens for a reason. And I wouldn't be surprised if he had breakout games coming up Thursday. So he's been working hard. He's not getting down on himself, and we're not getting down on him. He's just, a little rough patch right now. Where everybody goes through as a basketball player. I went through it earlier in the year. I wasn't scoring and shooting the ball well. So he's just in a little rough spot right now. But his attitude is still good. So
you got to keep being the leader and picking him up, because I will just say this, and it's only an observation on TV, and it's only for 30 seconds. You guys are killing North Dakota State, and the guys on the bench are going nuts, and he's kind of sitting there looking down, and I couldn't tell, is it because he's hurt a little bit and he's frustrated and things aren't going his way, or is he upset because he's on the bench? I couldn't tell. And to hear you say that he's a great team guy and have a senior like yourself who's had a rough spot during the year, you got to just keep picking that young man up, because you're right. You never know when he could all of a sudden turn it on and give you 20 points.
Yeah, exactly. We just keep giving him positive energy. No, I think he wasn't, had a bad attitude. I think he's just more, upset by himself, which, everybody's going to be when you're not playing, really good. But I think he's going to be fine. I think he's going to have a breakout game coming Thursday.
Oh, that's nice to hear. A breakout game.
I'd love to hear you say that.
Fantastic. How much have you guys been into the Arizona film from the first time you played them?
We watched a little bit of it today. They hurt us on the glass a whole lot. And that was the main thing, really. And we turned the ball over a little bit, but rebounding, you just got to rebound. They killed us on the glass the first game.
I didn't even look at that. I didn't even look at the stat. Let me take a look here real quick. They had 39 rebounds in the first game. You guys had 28.
Yeah.
They had let's see. You guys had 19 defensive rebounds. They had 26. So yeah, you're right. I mean, statistically speaking, they they sort of own the glass.
Yeah, and then they got a lot of loose balls too as well. People are not really looking into that. A lot of 50-50 balls, bouncing around that we didn't grab. So we just got to clean that up.
Yeah, and I also want to say one thing. I think we really got to work free throws this week, because in that game you guys missed 9 free throws, and you got to nail them.
Yeah, most definitely. Especially coming out to this part of the year. Free throws are very important, so we got to make sure we knock down our free throws.
X Thames on Scott and BR on the Mighty 1090. San Diego State into the Sweet 16 Thursday in Anaheim. Darren Smith and crew, Scott and BR and crew, 7 straight hours of pregame from Anaheim, from the Honda Center.
How do you like that? Dude, 7 hours of a pregame.
Dude,
How do you like that?
That's hype, dog.
7 hours pregame. That's crazy. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
The pregame's longer than the game.
No, let me tell you something.
Exactly.
Trust me when I tell you, we appreciate what you've done to get us 7 hours worth of a pregame. Let me ask you this. In the game against Arizona, Billy Ray asked you about watching film. Did you notice how well J.J. O'Brien played offensively?
Yeah, I noticed it during the game. He was killing. He was going at whoever was guarding him. So I expect the same thing, coming up Thursday.
Well, I mean, you realize that J.J. O'Brien scored 19 points in the game against Arizona. He had 4 points against North Dakota State. That's what I'm getting at is this. We all expect you to score. We've come to expect Dwayne Polee to score. We're hoping that Winston feels good and that he'll add. Shrigley maybe off the bench. Maybe, Akil Quinn off the bench. But somebody else on that starting 5 has got to start scoring a little bit to help you out. Could J.J. O'Brien possibly be that guy given the points that he scored against Arizona in Game 1?
Yeah, most definitely. JJ, he has the ability to go off for 20, every night. So we could see a big game from him, for Winston, for Josh. We just need everybody just on Thursday to just contribute, and go out there and play defense. But I can't see JJ having another big game against them as well.
All right, most important question. You ready?
Yeah.
Will your mother be at the game on Thursday? Because she owes me a big old hug.
Yes, she will. She will be in Anaheim.
You warn her.
All right, I will.
I'm looking for her.
She listens to this all the time anyway. She's always on the Go Aztec website, so she's going to hear this. So she'll be looking out for you.
Yeah, you tell your mother I'm looking for her.
All right, I will.
Now, if she sees him, can she run pretty well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She can move, huh?
She can move. She can still move a little bit.
Good.
Yeah. No. No. I am her Josh Davis. Believe me, I want that hug.
Wow.
I want that hug. By the way, just one final thing. We're calling for a blackout, just like that New Mexico game on Saturday night. I want to see everybody in Anaheim rocking the all black. What do you think of that?
That's fine. Yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. Let's black it out in Anaheim. I think we're running black jerseys too. Last time at home we had a white jersey, so we really couldn't, have a real blackout because we weren't wearing black. But we're wearing black on Thursday, so why not? Why not have a blackout?
Why not?
Why not us?
Yes.
And by the way, I said it to Billy Ray earlier. When I say us, dude, I don't mean
everybody.
us, the team, right? I don't mean us, the school. I don't mean us, the player. I mean all of us.
San Diego.
The whole San Diego. Why not? Why not us?
That's right. X Thames, hey, we won't talk to you before the game. We'll talk after, but thank you very much. Congratulations on what's been an already great tournament. Keep it going, dude.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
All right. Thank you guys for having me again.
All right, man.
Cool.
Thank you.